The National Human Rights Commission has hosted a stakeholders consultative forum on the national preventive measures against torture as a way of educating and discouraging the use of torture in criminal interrogations across the country. This was as stakeholders in the judicial system met at a two-day strategic meeting on prevention of torture in Abuja. The Executive Secretary of the Commission, Dr. Tony Ojukwu, while speaking in his welcome address at the event, says, "Torture is a grave violation of human rights and must be discouraged in any civilized society." Ojukwu, who said the event was organized to bring stakeholders together to brainstorm on how to prevent torture, says there's an urgent need for all states in the country to establish independent national preventive mechanisms to prevent torture at local level.
This strategic meeting on prevention of torture in Nigeria represents a critical step towards fulfilling Nigerians' commitment under the OPCAT and enhancing the protection of human rights in places of deprivation of liberty. By engaging stakeholders and fostering collaboration, we aim to build a robust and effective national preventive mechanism that upholds the dignity and rights of all individuals that have been deprived of their liberty. Together, we can build a robust, just, inclusive, and right-respecting society for the present and future generations.
That the era of torture is gone in the activities of the Nigerian police force, especially when taking statements from the suspects. As the last speakers have said, there are many ways of eliciting useful statements from a defendant without having the system of adopting the system of torture.
We have been engaging with the African Commission on Human and People's Rights. We were at the 79th edition, and we issued a statement. And one of the issues of concern, not only in Nigeria, but the whole of Africa, is the issue of torture. We want torture to be prohibited in Nigeria and in other African countries. And we are still engaging. The communique was issued on Monday. And we know that with NPA and this level of dedication, we will see the end of torture.
The only way we can prevent torture is when we create massive awareness, when our culture appreciates the fact that some of the action they are taking is not appropriate, when there's a use of technology. Because if there's technology and you have it as a way of intelligent gathering and providing evidence, I don't need to slap you to say why are you wrong. For example, I give you a quick example. If we have technology on a traffic light area and somebody is speeding and the person speed, the technology will record it and you get your ticket to pay. There is no need for a policeman to tell you that you're speeding, then you say it's a lie, the policeman will slap you and you start arguing with him. So all of these are efforts that need to be put in place to support what the National Human Rights Commission is doing, to support what the federal government is doing, so that we say total no to torture. It's totally not justifiable. And this is where a lot of engagement should happen. A lot of awareness should happen. So we should encourage dialogue. In Nigeria, we're too angry, we're too emotionally charged. And part of the way to address this is to address the economy. People are angry because they don't know what to eat and where to sleep and how to wake up. So government have a responsibility to reduce the poverty cycle. Government have a responsibility to ensure that we all have a better life. But more importantly, the security agencies must talk more. They should engage the community and they should build relationship with the young persons, with the elderly person, and the community as a whole. If you're going to a community to carry out an activity, who are the gatekeepers you are engaging? And now when the community are angry too, who are the gatekeepers that are going to speak with the authority on their behalf?
Disabilities are facing torture. But in reality, people with disabilities are always in torture. Because the entire system is not conducive. It's not disability friendly. So as long as it is not disability friendly, then people with disabilities go through a lot of torture. Even within this system too, I can see there are other things that are not really in place. It's not yet completely disability friendly. So it's a torture to us. So we suffer it more in all perspective, not only with the police or the military or no, even with the civil society, even with the entire environment we live.